We always have a blast and good food when Lucy Greer's in the kitchen, but Chastity, I hear Lucy's going to be the one having a blast tonight.
I don't know if we would describe it as that. We can ask Lucy about that. So Lucy, you are doing your part for the Bay Bites Food Truck Festival. And you may think, oh, is Lucy cooking? Well, no.
No, I'm not. Greer's is sponsoring the Bay Bites, and we're big supporters of the Mobile Bay Keepers. And I have a friend that works there, and she asked if I would be in the dunking booth. And I said,
boy, that friend knows you a lot, doesn't she?
And I was like, okay. And so my husband cannot wait.
I was about to say, tell everybody who says they're going to be the first to dunk you.
My sweet, adoring husband. So he was mentioning it again this morning.
Right.
So I just
appreciate that, Spiro.
He misses, but he's probably going to buy unlimited throws.
You'll see Spiro up there just throwing and throwing.
Yeah.
But it's to raise money for a great charity. But I do think it's funny. So you'll have to. You asked if I was going. I hadn't made plans at this time to go, but you know it would be fun to come out there and support you.
Yeah, I heard that it's a really fun event. I haven't been before, so I'm excited. I mean, food trucks, of course, it's always fun to be with food trucks in downtown, so I'm excited about it, even though I'll get wet, but I have an early shift, so if you want to dunk me, you have to get there at 5:30.
Right, get there super early. You'll have to let us know how that goes. Really excited to hear about that. And we've been talking about Greer celebrating a huge anniversary. I got my button last week, and Marcus was so nice to go get it from my desk. So celebrating 100 years, and it's continuing on throughout this month.
Yes, we still have anniversary sales going on. Today's Wednesday, of course, so we have a new ad that broke today, and when I was looking at the ad, we had these awesome tomatoes, which is why I'm going to make this roasted tomato soup. And we're still registering for the car that I mentioned before that we got from Palmer's Toyota, and also $10,000 or one of those bad boy buggies. So huge prizes, huge sales, and lots of fun going on in the stores.
Yeah, so be sure to check that out. And again, they have until the end of the month to register for those things.
Yes.
Okay, so do that. And you know what I like about when you come on and cook is that you take a look at what's available in Greer's right now, and that's where you come up with what you're going to cook. I love that.
Yeah, a lot of people cook, according to a certain budget, so it's always great to, check what we have on special. Our Greer's Cash Saver stores really are everyday low price stores. So you know that you're getting, the highest quality at the lowest price, but we also, in addition to that, always have a few extra specials going on during each week.
Look good.
Yeah, so what I've already done, this was 6, and they're huge tomatoes, as you can see, and I've just quartered them, and I'm just taking the seeds out, and I have them on this sheet pan, and I have the oven at 450 degrees, so we are going to roast the tomatoes and the onions first before we make soup out of them.
Okay, and tomato soup, I feel I love to eat it with grilled cheese.
Oh yes, that is the absolute best way to eat it. I'm just going to cut this one in half, and I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, half a teaspoon of pepper, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt in here, and I'm going to toss it in the oven. 450. It's going to take about 30 minutes. So
have I ever told you about tomatoes when I was a little girl?
Is it the cherry tomatoes?
Yes. Have I told you that story?
I always think about that now, because Spiro's growing cherry tomatoes too. Tell them.
My grandparents had a garden, and they always had cherry tomatoes, and they would get them together, and they would put a bowl, for what they were going to do, but they'd put a bowl out to the side for me, because when I was little, I used to eat them like candy.
Oh my gosh.
I love them.
They are so good.
You have to bring me some when Spiro's come up.
I need to. Spiro's have been really good. He's been growing some stuff, and yeah, cherry tomatoes. And that's another good point. You could use vine ripe, you could use tomatoes that you're growing at home, and 6 large tomatoes ended up to be about 4.5 pounds or so. So just a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle on here, and we just want to develop a lot of nice flavors, and that's why we're going to roast them.
Well, this looks great. We're going to continue to work on this. Be sure to stay tuned. You can follow along on our website, fox10tv.com, under the Studio 10 tab. Also, be sure to check out a bunch of Lucy's recipes on the Greer's website as well. Joe, are you sad that you don't have a button yet?
I'll get my button.
Your button's coming up.